Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be my top 10 production mod buildings. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, as mentioned, this is my top 10 production mod buildings that I like to use. These are my favorites. These aren't a end-all be-all list. These are, again, my personal favorites. A few things to note before we get started. First off, these are all PC and Mac player only mods. They're all PC mods. They are all requiring global company, so you can't use them without global company. I'm not going to go over how to use these in this video. This is just a video to show off my top 10 favorites or show you what my top 10 favorites are. If you do want to know how to use any of these mods, let's say you like one or two of them, I do have videos linked down below in the description on how to use all of these mods. I have a really good global company tutorial series that will go over all the production mods basically that are available in FS, or at least most of them. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. So number one on my list, I have the small sawmill mod. This guy allows you to take your logs that you produce and it'll produce bark mulch, boards, some beams, other stuff, all sorts of good stuff. So it allows you to kind of expand your forestry operation in order to kind of produce some different things and make a little bit more money, or maybe even make it a little bit more realistic for you. So this is a great way to do that. This is the small sawmill. Number two on my list is the pallet production. This is going to be something that kind of ties in with the small sawmill. It allows you to make actual pallets off of using some of the resources you get from your small sawmill. So it allows you to produce pallets, which again is just furthering your production line to allow you to make a little bit more cash when you're doing forestry. So this is a great mod. I love using it. I definitely would recommend you use this. Number three on the list is the barrel production, and again, this also ties into the small sawmill. This allows you to create barrels, and from boards, I believe it's boards and pallets, but allows you to create barrels, which you can then sell for even more money, or you can use them in the next mod we're going to talk about, which is number four, the honey production. So this mod allows you to take those barrels, put them into here, and it's going to allow you to produce some honey, which again, you can sell for even more money. So this is all just ways to kind of essentially multiply what you're earning off of forestry. So, and I know, but enough of forestry, let's go ahead and jump it up into something else and take a look at a couple other production buildings that have nothing to do with forestry. In number five place, I have the stationary pallet press. This thing is amazing. So if you're like me, you probably enjoyed the add-on straw harvest, but you found it pretty tedious producing pellets by hand using the machine, either putting bales into it or doing it out in the field. So this kind of alleviates a lot of that for you. So what this allows you to do, it allows you to put hay in, straw in, and wood chips in. And what you're going to get out is three different outputs. You're going to get wood pellets, straw pellets, and hay pellets out of this from those various inputs. Now you do have to put molasses in as well to help kind of produce it, but it doesn't use a whole lot of molasses. But yeah, this thing is absolutely fantastic. So this is an easy way to put hay, straw, wood pellets in, or wood chips in, and you make a lot more off of the pellets that you would, or compared to what you would from the products loose. So I definitely recommend using this. This thing is absolutely fantastic. I love this mod. And for number six, I have another must-have on the farm. So this is the fermenting silo. This is a great way to speed up your silage production. So what you do is you take chaff and grass, and instead of putting it into a bunker silo and then covering it after compacting it to let it ferment, instead of going through all that tedious process, all you have to do is just dump it into this machine. This machine is going to automatically ferment it for you over time. So it'll slowly get some of that stuff fermented for you and have the output of silage be ready for you. So it saves you a lot of room and it saves you a lot of time on your farm. So that's why I really recommend using this. I use this a ton, especially on my No Man's Land series. So the fermenter, or the silage fermenter, is absolutely amazing. And number seven, I have the potato washer. So this allows you to take regular potatoes along with water, put them into this machine, and you're going to get washed potatoes as an output, which usually sell for about 2 or so times the price of regular potatoes. So just simply putting them through a machine is going to double your profit from potatoes, which is already going to be pretty good since potatoes are such a high yield crop. So I definitely recommend this. This thing is a fantastic way to make extra money off of your potato harvest. And tying in with that, we have what's in number 8 place here. This is the potato sorter, which allows you to take washed potatoes. So what you do is you take your regular potatoes, put them into the potato washer, you get washed potatoes out. You take your washed potatoes, put them into this guy, and this guy will sort them. You'll get about 5% pig food out of it, and then you also get premium potatoes, which are sold for, usually premium potatoes are sold for around $1,000 per 1,000 liters, somewhere around that price. But anyhow, you're going to get 3 or 4 times what you would normally get off of your potatoes by putting them through these machines. Now, it may seem small, but it's not that hard to use, and this is fantastic. And again, video down below in the description if you want to learn how to use this guy. Now in number 9 place, I know this doesn't look like much. This is just one piece of the puzzle here. This allows you to actually do some honey production and do it manually and do some different stuff. So this is the one I'm actually going to take a look at in here. Beekeeping supplies. So you have the honey room here, which we have out. You also have all of these different beekeeping supplies, which yes, it does take you a little bit of time to get it done, but it is absolutely worthwhile. This thing is a great way to make some extra money and do some different stuff on the side, especially if you kind of like to do a little bit of hands-on stuff. So this is a great little kind of hobby thing you can do role play with or anything like that. A great addition to whatever gameplay you're doing. And again, a video down below in the description to explain how to use this guy. And finally, in number 10, I know it just looks like a couple of trees. These are a couple of different fruit trees. There's 4 fruit trees in total in this pack. This is the Global Company fruit trees. What you do is you can take care of these guys by providing water and manure, and then you leave pallets down below at the bottom, and they'll slowly produce fruit that you can sell in a farm store over time. It's a great way to kind of just kind of simulate fruit trees without just getting a payment every hour. These things are absolutely fantastic and a great way to make extra money in Farm Sim. But without further ado, that is the end of it, guys. Those are my top 10 favorite production mods that I enjoy using on a regular basis. So those are all fantastic ones. I haven't used a couple of these in series. I've used most of these in series, I will say, but some of these I haven't used in series yet, but I have used in personal gameplays, and I definitely recommend them. But anyhow, guys, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching.